Today I thought I'd share some things I've been reading lately because believe it or not everything I read is about body size or health or whatever, although quite a bit of it is. But I wanted to share some of what's been on my nightstand lately. So I'm so proud of this book. A friend of mine wrote it. It's called Gabby and the Big Red Fire Dog, and I was had the delight of going to a reading and signing of this here in Washington. And wait, where is it? I got it signed not only by the author Rebecca Houghton, but also Gabby the Fire Dog signed it herself. It was very cute. So this is a book that has some LGBT representation in it, which is amazing. And it is a really sweet kid's story about Gabby, who is a real life dog. And although the story is semi-fictional at least. And it's about Gabby and the big red fire dogs that she sees, the fire engines that she sees, and wants to make friends with. And it's super cute. And everything I'm showing you, by the way, is available at the Body Love Shop, including Rebecca's book. And you can get all of this at thebodyloveshop.com. That is my web shop. So this is a restock. I just got these in stock. Some of the things in the shop are affiliate items where I have curated those things and I'm offering them, but I don't have them like physically in stock at my house because it's a little hard for me to say carry chairs or furniture or books. It would be very difficult for me to have a big inventory of books. So I have those in the shop, but they will have you click through to the places where you can buy them. But this is one that I have physically in stock from an author named Miles. And I'm so delighted to have this back in stock because it is the coolest zine I have ever seen. It's called Adipose Issue. And Miles has put so much work into these. Zines usually, they often have independent writings and artwork. And this one not only has this wonderful, all these meaningful, wonderful pieces of art and writing in them, but it has activities. And like this one is a fatty bingo. And my favorite is actually on the very next page. There are these little envelopes, and you can write "fuck you" notes to whoever you want and put them in the envelopes. And the whole zine is just amazing. Oh yeah, here's some. Have you ever seen a fat cutout doll? Now you have one. So these are just. This is just such a wonderful piece from a fat and marginalized artist, and it's well worth picking up. So next is one I am currently reading as we speak. You can see my bookmark in it, my little panda here at the top. This is Beyond the Gender Binary by Alec Vade-Menon. Please forgive me if I'm not pronouncing that correctly. But this is it's a very short read. It's a tiny little book, and we actually we have a book club here in Seattle, and we've been reading a lot of LGBT plus representative books recently because the intersections of, not only is it good for us to learn about marginalizations that we don't have, but also, of course, all these are intersectional. So I'm a cisgender woman. I don't know what it's like to be beyond the gender binary, but it's really important for me to understand as far as I can without having that lived experience. It's important for me to understand those experiences that aren't mine. And so this book is really fascinating so far, and I'm looking forward to finishing it. This was actually our book club read last month, and it was an absolute joy to read. Speaking of intersections, this is Fat Girls in Black Bodies by Dr. Joy Cox. I've also had the privilege of hearing Dr. Cox speak at the NAFA convention a couple of years ago. And she's a very powerful speaker, a powerful writer. And again, this is not about me, and that's a good thing. This is very much for and about fat women in black bodies and creating, about the background of that and creating community. And again, it's a pretty quick read. and I absolutely recommend it. I believe it was last week too that it was actually the first birthday of this book. So congratulations to Dr. Cox. And finally, speaking of people that I have the privilege of knowing who have written books, Laura Burns' Yoga for the Plus Size Woman, Big and Bold, is recently out. I'm so proud of this. And Laura and I are actually going to be coordinating on a giveaway of a copy of this. So stay tuned for that coming very soon. And you know, actually, I got this in the mail and I haven't even opened it yet. But I'm so excited to do this and to dig in because I've been attending Laura's Zoom yoga classes. Laura is not local to me, so I've been coming on Zoom, doing, you know, nice, safe yoga at home. And Laura's yoga class that I've been attending is so comforting, and she asked before every session if there are particular areas people want to focus on, and it's very beginner friendly, and there are lots of modifications that are presented in a very, you know, practical and non-shaming way, and reminders to, you know, if we're sitting and you need to move your belly, just move your belly, and here's how to do it. So there are an increasing number of plus size or intersectional yoga books out there, and I'm really happy to see this edition. So you can find all of these at thebodyloveshop.com. Every time you purchase from the shop, it helps both me and a marginalized artist, writer, crafter, producer of some sort, author. So be sure to head over to thebodyloveshop.com and check that out.